Marie-Antoinette Singleton is the stepdaughter of Laurent Gbagbo, and she joins us now from CNN Washington. Thank you very much for joining us. First question, have you had any contact with your stepfather or any of his entourage since his arrest?
No, I have not having any contact with them. Not my father, my mother, or any of my siblings being arrested with them, or any of the people with them.
And what of supporters or friends you would have had in Ivory Coast who are close to him? What are they saying about his situation at the moment?
The situation is very bad. People are still being killed, homes are still being robbed, and people are just terrified. They are trying to leave the country. A lot of people are fleeing the country right now. The ones who can't try to hide the best that they can. It's total chaos. The city is destroyed, there's no food. People are just terrified.
Let me ask you about your stepfather. You know, we're running pictures now. We've just been showing them in the last few seconds of the moment, apparently, of his capture and arrest. And did you see those pictures and what went through your mind?
I did, and I can only tell the world that this is the new type of democracy that the world is trying to give us. Because up to this day, I don't know what mandate the UN or France or Mr. Ouattara and his rebels had to go and arrest him and arrest his family. I don't know what mandate they had. I don't know what authority they had to do so. And up to this day, we don't know in which condition they are.
Why do you think your stepfather won the election?
Because the Constitutional Council did its job, and they noticed the fraud, the violence. And I want to ask people, those rebels that we see on TV today, do people think that they were at church on Sunday, on election day? We all know that they use those same weapons to commit the violences that we've been denouncing all along.
There are those that would say, who would say that the Constitutional Council is allied to Laurent Gbagbo and therefore was going to ratify the vote in his favor. What do you say to that?
I'll say three things. I'll say that in France, because we copied the Constitution, in France, the president of the Constitutional Council is also close to the president. I'll say that it's the same thing in the United States. And I'll say that Mr. Bakayoko, who's the head of the Electoral Commission, is also from Mr. Bédier's party. That's RHDP. Mr. Youssouf Bamba, the spokesperson of the commission, of the Electoral Commission, is from Mr. Ouattara's party. So what do they say about that? They try to announce the results favoring Ouattara, going to Ouattara's headquarters because they're all from the same party. So why isn't that a problem? And everybody wants to blame the Constitutional Council, which has highly recognized lawyers and judges of Côte d'Ivoire.
Where do you go from here in terms of the situation regarding your stepfather and your mother?
I have put together a team of lawyers to go look into the situation. It's absolutely scandalous to see what's going on today. My mother being beaten, everybody can see it. Her hair has been pulled. She was thrown on the ground with rebels all around her, pulling her hair, touching her like she's their friends. This is the kind of democracy that Ouattara is bringing to Côte d'Ivoire. And one thing I want to add also is that this is nothing new to us. Because back in 1992, when Ouattara was prime minister, he arrested my parents, same manner. They were protesting because Ouattara has sent the military on campus, and a lot of students had been killed. Women had been raped. So when the opposition went on the street to protest, he arrested my parents. My mother was severely beaten and left for dead. And my brother was also arrested with them.
All right,
so it's the same thing.
Let me ask you about the present day, if I may, because there are accusations and suggestions that your stepfather, Laurent Gbagbo, might be tried for war crimes. The other side, under Mr. Ouattara, there are also investigations against them and his forces. But for the moment, what do you say to those who would like to try your stepfather for alleged war crimes?
They need to prove the war crimes. Mr. Gbagbo is the president of Côte d'Ivoire, and the army of Côte d'Ivoire defended itself against invasion, defending its